the cut to the head whilst talking to Payne Haas. All right, time for this.
The teams are in. It's time for Teamlist Tuesday for Signet. Power every moment with a Signet power bank.
Teamlist Tuesday, and we've got Brookesy and the tourists in the studio to go through these teams. Let's kick off with Thursday night, 7:50 p.m. That'll be live here on 1170 SEN. Eels, 15th, take on the Sharks first. Couple of massive inclusions here, boys. Skipper Clint Gutherson is back, and halfback Mitch Moses returns. Centre Will Penasini is also back on deck. Gutherson's return pushes young gun Blaze Talangi to the bench. Dylan Brown back to 5'8". Dejan Arce drops to reserves. Brendan Hands is the new hooker with Joey Lussick relegated to the reserves. Joe Offa Hengawe starts at lock. Jermaine Hopgood is away at Maroons camp. Wiramu Greg has been recalled for his first game since round 5 and will join the interchange alongside Talangi, Sean Lane and Makaheshi Makatoa.
Ooh, okay. So what did Shawnee say? They've come in a little bit, haven't they? Did he say
Odds have come right in, yeah. But that's why. So Gutherson starts at fullback.
Mitch is in.
Mitch Moses starts at halfback.
All right, well, let's go to the next game, which is the Bulldogs. Bulldogs
Knights.
Bulldogs and Knights. Well, the Knights had a week off last week. They had the bye. So Daniel Saifidi returns from suspension. So he's going to be on the bench. No, Jackie Hetherington, he's gone. And Christian Mapapalengi replaces the injured Bradman Best at left centre. Thoughts?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
What do you like about that? Dogs for the win here, boys. Dogs for the win.
Now, here we go. Toby Sexton and the answer, Drew Mitchell. This is for the Dogs. They team up together in the halves. Obviously, no Matty Burton. So Jacob Keyraz will move to the centres in place of Stephen Crichton, and Blake Wilson comes in on the wing for his first NRL game since round 3. Jacob Preston moves in the second row. Viliami Kikau is out for 4 to 6 weeks, they're saying.
Yeah, that's tough.
That is tough because he has been on fire.
Not a bad side. I've got a memory of a Knights Bulldogs game for you here, Fletch.
Now the game comes down to one man.
El Masri, he's hit the post once.
Trailing by 1 to win it. He's got it away. It has got there. He has picked it. The flags are in the air. So are the Canterbury Bulldogs. They have won it. 16 consecutive. 22-21.
I miss Rabs.
Yeah, I know. No one can just do it justice, can they? That wasn't. Brooksy was just
that was
gesturing.
a different one. Yeah,
The mouth guard was us in 2000.
That's right.
Joey, when Joey just spat the dummy, literally. Oh, good times. Good times, Joe. Good times. Who's next?
That
be
would be me. Panthers, Dragons out at Penrith. Plenty of changes here for both teams, gentlemen. So fullback, Dane Laurie. Winger, Jesse McLean. Halfback, Brad Schneider. And back rowers, Liam Henry and Lindsay Smith are the new faces in Ivan Cleary's starting lineup with their 5 stars away on Origin duty. We've got one of the New South Wales Cup players, Trent Tolau, to make his NRL debut off the bench, alongside Preston Ricky, who I think is a cousin of Jordan, the Broncos star. Maverick Guy and Tyron Peachy playing his second game of the season. All right, to the guys, the Dragons.
To the guys.
The guys, the good guys. Sione Finau, who made his debut last year, injured his ankle against the Warriors, will get the start. He scored a hat-trick last week in Reggie's against the Doggies. He'll come onto the wing, obviously to replace Zachy Lomax. Max and Matt Fionney come into the side. Two of the guys that have been playing well in New South Wales Cup for the Dragons as well, because of Jack Bird, and Michaeli Ravalawa has been relegated to reserve. So the twins coming into first grade, and those two dropping out. Jesse Marshke will partner Kyle Flanagan in the halves because of Ben Hunt on Origin duty.
Marshke, he's a little hooker, isn't he? Played for the Bears.
Jonah Glover's been playing well in Reggie's, a sort of older 24-year-old.
I think there's a couple of Marshkis.
Yeah, there's Benny and Jesse. Yeah, Jesse paint a picture.
And Jaden Sewer's out, so that makes a bit of a reshuffle in the Dragons forward pack. So they've got Tom Eisenhuth at lock, Raymond Faitala-Mariner and Luciano Leilua on an edge. Jack DeBellin is up front with Francis Molo. But on the bench, you've got Blake Laurie, Ben Murdoch-Masila, and another brother combo. Toby Couchman, Ryan Couchman, both ran for
Oh,
over 200 last week
brother
in
of fun.
Reggie's as well. So brothers.
Brooksy, how's
coming
the SG Ball side going? Remember how I went and met the young kids down there and they were, who's the gun? The gun
Oh,
centre?
the Dragons. I think the Dragons won SG Ball, didn't they? St George Dragons.
Did they?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
Well, who is he moved up? The centre. What was his name?
Oh, there's
There's a
the
kid-
Jacob Halangahu and there's Sevilio Tamale.
No,
He's
no.
been in
There's a
Reggie's?
centre.
Oh.
There's a centre. We were talking about him.
Oh, from.
Oh, he's a back rower.
He's from Hayden Buchanan.
Yes.
From Gerringong.
Yeah, but he was playing under Illawarra.
Yes. So,
So I'm wondering if the Dragons have grabbed him.
he's training with the first grade
Yeah.
side,
No, that's him.
but I don't think he's in the top 30 available for selection.
Brooksy, are you surprised after last week's performance that Tom Eisenhuth has kept his starting spot?
I think so. No.
Yeah, he's been really
I'm
good
not
for him.
surprised. He's been solid.
that-
It's just
No,
that-
he's
it
been
was
really
bad.
good for them. It was just
No.
that when he got put out in the centres.
Yeah.
A couple of those misses were nothing to do with being in the
No, I
centres.
know, but he's been one of the better forwards for the Dragons. Would you agree?
He has. Yes, I 100% agree. He's
But
been,
if he was
yeah,
in a good side and had that performance, would he be playing there again the next week?
probably
would
not.
would a
That's-
Bellamy, would a Bennett, would a
I think you give him a little bit.
Cleary.
I think you give him a little bit of grace because I think he's been, as I mentioned, one of the better forwards for him, and he's just got put out an edge. Yeah, sometimes have bad games. What about the bronze puller? He didn't always aim up, did he? From lane 8, I don't see you bagging him.
Oh man! All right, tourists. Next game.
When I think of the Dolphins versus the Raiders, there's not many competitions, not many memories, sorry, because, the Dolphins have only been in the competition a couple of years. But last year, round 9, and the Dolphins and the Raiders went to overtime, and this happened.
And after 80 minutes, we are going to Golden Point now. Jamal Fogarty to win it for the Canberra Raiders. There is his first NRL field goal. A Golden Point goal and a golden moment for the Raiders. A golden moment for Jamal.
Not to sound too much like sugar here, but they really do miss Jamal Fogarty in his kicking, don't they? The Raiders.
They did, yeah. They certainly did last week. But
KO's been good
KO's been really good, and the other
for
kid,
weeks now.
yeah. I haven't got it yet. I got to.
All games.
I got to
in
get that
in
subscription.
4K HD.
Ethan Strange has been. He's going to be a gun.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was just early wraps on him, but
If you could buy one player for your club for the next decade, who would you pick?
Reece Walsh?
Ethan Strange
Oh,
or
no.
Lachlan Galvin?
I'd go Strangey.
Brooksy?
I'm going to go Galvin.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a Galvin man.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Galvin.
Galvin.
Galvanise.
Yeah. Okay.
Galvin,
Well, that's why this is why the great game of rugby league's so great, because we've all got different opinions. I mean, I'm not making fun of your shirts or your pants that are a bit too tight, or yours, Turi. We're on camera today, and let's let the listener
This is a nice
know.
shirt. I thought I wore my nice
No,
shirt.
it is. It is.
Thank you.
It's what clan's that from?
I don't know. It's just another tartany-based shirt. Sorry. The teams, Raiders, they're but Josh Papali'i.
Oh, yeah, mine's
Papali'i-
rank too.
Good
Sorry.
grip there.
Sorry, mine's rank.
Oh, there we are. Josh Papali'i, he returns to suspension at prop. Ata Mariotta, joins the starting side in the back row because Hudson Young is away on origin duty, and Simi Sasagi is the new face on the bench, meaning sayonara to Peter Ola, as he's been dropped to the reserves.
Oh, tough on Peter.
Yeah,
The rabbi is going to love that.
It's
one.
not like, oh, that's for you, Rabbi.
Sayonara.
For the Dolphins, it must be nice. Hammer out, Trey Fuller in. Very, very nice for them. Mark Nichols, he moves into the starting side. He's performing incredibly at the moment.
He is and he's
Loves
missing a couple
Wayne.
of teeth. Missing
Yeah,
teeth.
and
And I think he dyes his beard.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
agree.
Yeah, I think he's
For
a mad
sure.
beard
I'd be
guy.
the
Very
same.
dark, yeah.
I'd be the same.
Very dark. I would.
Um,
You dye yours.
no,
Do
absolutely.
you know your
not.
beard?
What about downstairs?
Don't need to die. Felice Kafusi, he's out because he's in Queensland camp. And my favourite search term, the MILF, Anthony Milford, he is
Yeah.
back on the bench.
Oh, I love that. All right, well, let's go to the next game, which will be... And when I think about this is 2014. This is the Roosters versus the Cowboys, and JT, wasn't he angry after this?
Maloney's in position for a one-pointer. Well, here comes the kick. Guerra away to Maloney, does a bit of dancing, and over the ball, and he's got the field goal. He's got the drop goal.
So that was the 60-odd points, 61 points, I think. And then there was a no-try, controversial no-try to Jonathan.
It's out with the right winger, Felt. He's got the ball down towards the 30-metre line. Got a pass away. It's gone to Thurston. Picked up by Thurston. Thurston! No, they've called it back. They've called it back. Knock on, there's
Check it.
No, he's going to say check it. Felt comes off Louis.
Can't be ruled a forward pass.
Well, they're thinking it's gone forward off Louis.
Is it enough for the video referee to overrule the referee?
That's all right.
No try. No try. Look at Jonathan Thurston. Look at the
Sorry
fans.
for the cars of the kids, but JT just dropping a few F-bombs there. That was 2 years in a row. Remember against Manly the previous year? The hand of God?
Hand foreign. Yeah.
Foreign. Anyway, rat's ass. Chooks went through. Let's have a look at this. Roosters, there's changes everywhere. Junior Powder.
It's one of the busiest team list Tuesdays I've ever witnessed.
Junior Powder joins the back line, so he replaces Joseph Swali'i. Terrell May starts a prop. Nat Butcher comes into the back row because there's no Angus. Terrell May replaces Lindsay Collins. No Spencer Leniu. He's gone. So Egan Butcher's out for the rest of the season with the knee. So this is the new bench. Siwa Wong, Satili Tupanua, Michael Jennings. Luke Keary has been named at 5'8", and he's expected to be released from New South Wales camp, but because he's on standby for Nico. Okay, now here we go. Toddy Payton. They're losing six players.
It's surprising for how low they are on the ladder.
Yeah, so they've got Robson, Dearden, Cotter, Tuolangi, Nanai, Holmes all gone. Tommy Chester returns from his hemi in the centres. Braden Burns is on the wing. He actually played pretty good in round 11. Jake Clifford comes in at 5'8". Jake Granville is a new hooker. Thomas McKaylee and your man, Finafuiaki, moving to the starting side. Harrison Edwards and Shibasaki have been added to the bench.
Got two things for you, gents.
Yep.
So the first one, Thomas Duffy, your early crow for Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, where is he?
Cited 19th.
Oh, come on.
It is on the Post-it note on the wall,
Yeah,
right up the top.
Yeah, but
Duffy, Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, what's
this
the one
could
under
be the
it?
start,
What's
right?
what's underneath it?
The other one below it, Roosters Premiers.
Yeah, I'm going all right.
But another conundrum, you guys.
I want him in,
You've got
Duffy.
you're a Rooster.
What position
you're a
is he?
Bulldog.
Yeah.
Half.
I've got something
Gun.
here. We've got something here, gents. It was on Breakfast with Vossi and Brandy this morning. Good debate. And you can have your say, 0457 736 736. Matty Burton is 18th man.
Yep.
Luke Keary is 19th.
Yep.
So if Matt Burton, he's basically might play, he might not play, but Keary's been selected as 19th man. If Nico Hines is injured, he'll come into the starting lineup. Luke Keary's named to start. Matt Burton can't play. Thoughts?
Yeah, BS.
Do you think it's BS? Or do you think both should be able to play in this round?
Both should be able to play.
Nah.
Birdo,
We've got to leave Birdo.
Birdo must stay in camp.
Must stay.
Keary can come out of camp.
Keary can come out. Birdo's got to stay. He's 18th man. In Origin as well, he's a definite chance of getting on.
I guess
a huge chance, not definite, huge chance of getting on there.
Things can change in the next 76 hours.
Yep.
Oh, or so. Just
So if
90.
Keary comes out of camp and plays for the Roosters, and then Nico re-aggravates
Captain's run,
his
let's say.
calf on the Monday or the Tuesday, is it then Burton into the halves, which wasn't the plan, and somebody else comes into 18th man? Or does Keary come back after having played for the Roosters back in to now start in Origin for the Blues? Don't forget, this happened with Reid Marnie as well.
Yeah. Well, because they've picked him and he's around the group, I'd say yes. I'd say they might go Keary and have Birdo still to cover. Because Burton covers.
Keary plays on a Sunday and a Wednesday.
A lot of players have done that. A lot of players have done that. You didn't do the Cronulla game. Who didn't do the Cronulla team?
Missile.
You lifted it. You left
Give us
it
a
out.
Cronulla team.
Come on.
There's no Cronulla in my...
Yeah, they're playing Parramatta.
The first game.
First game. The one you did. Remember? The one that kicks off Thursday night?
I did that.
You didn't.
I didn't?
I don't think you did the Sharks. You just did the Eels. I don't know.
All right, Braden Trindle's back. He fills the void left by Nico Hines. Jack Williams starts at lock in place of Cam McInnes. Toby Rudolph is back from timeout with a knee injury to bolster the bench for the Sharks.